Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first pre-recorded sale. If you're interested in any of the items, do comment below with the item number or reach out to me or Jeana personally. Okay.
Although probably commenting on your thing would be the best so that we
so
don't
too.
have people getting all upset and we have to figure out the timeline of when they did it. So,
you know what? You're right. We definitely have to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
So comment below after you watch, comment below. Or, you know, if we run this and we're in the chat, then we can do it that way too. So,
yeah, that's true. Okay.
So we'll get it figured out. If you want it, put it down there. If somebody else has already grabbed it, we'll let you know.
It works. Guys, I apologize. I'm on heavy medication after my wreck. So if I say something goofier than normal, please excuse me.
I'm on no medication, so I have no excuse, but we're just going to go with that anyway.
Okay. It's true. I'll probably just be my normal wacky self. But we're excited to do this. I watched Rebecca's pre-recorded sale today, part of it, and I bought some stuff.
I know I started watching it last night and I passed out, so I'll have to go back and watch it. I don't need to watch it because I need to quit buying things, but you know.
I know.
It happens. But luckily, if you guys hadn't watched Rebecca's sale, go watch it because she's really good about putting as much in a box as she can to help save you on shipping. So she's holding out right now. Not only was it once a week, now she's invoicing. So
I think every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks? Okay. Well, she's going to fill the box up for you so you can save on shipping.
Exactly. And her prices are so good. It is definitely worth it, guys.
I mean, like that unboxing that we did before the sale, we both had huge boxes of stuff.
That was so fun.
I mean, the shipping was what, like $50-something, but still, for that amount of stuff, you would have paid that much shipping from anybody pretty much.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like, I don't know how Canadian works, but I guess it's like a flat rate for a certain amount or, you know, for a size over a certain amount. But I know I ordered a few things from her, a couple weeks ago. So it wasn't enough for that big one.
Right.
So the stuff she sent me was only like $20-something for shipping.
That's awesome, Jeana.
I mean, I've had people domestically that I've had to pay that much for the shipping. So
I know.
That's not bad at all. I know it seems a lot in the beginning when you have to pay that $50-something if you got a big box, but when you get that huge box of stuff, it's like, that's really not that bad.
It's really not. And her prices are so low. It's, you know.
Yeah, you save it on her pricing. So.
I know, it's true. What did I get today? I got a Wedgwood crystal trinket box. At least I think.
Cool.
And then, what was the other thing? Oh, she had some Japanese dog figurines.
Very cool.
Very
She probably doesn't have anything left to claim at this point, but I'll watch it anyway.
Me too, because I was going to buy you one of those books, but I was like, I don't know.
I know. I'll go watch it. But she's going to be with us on Wednesday night, right?
Yes. And it'll be around 10:30 Eastern.
So late night sale for all you people that wanted late night.
Exactly.
There may be error on the schedule on the calendar thing, but it's actually going to be at about 10:30, whenever, why can't I say it?
Katie,
thank you. Brain dead today. When Katie gets done is when we'll start. So around that time anyway, to give you an idea. But we're going to have Rebecca with us, so that'll be fun.
It's going to be so fun. And we'll have to reschedule Julia since we had to cancel, or I had to cancel that sale.
Yeah, we'll reschedule Julia. You'd think I've been drinking. I can't even talk. And I ain't taken my allergy medicine this morning. It's like, this is horrible.
Oh, that's good. Jeana looks so cute today. I love her top. I told her.
I didn't even get ready today. I threw stuff on so I could go.
It's cute.
That's why my morning's been chaos, but we're here now. So
we're excited
to get together.
Yeah. It's fun just talking to you, Jeana. So
I know we usually are so busy we don't get a chance to chat too much.
yeah,
So we're like chatting over a text message.
we are. We've gotten so good at that.
I swear. It's like I'm recording and then I wait a few minutes and then she'll send a message and I'm responding back to it. And it's always, if you guys could see our text, it's just we're so goofy and ridiculous. It's just so fun.
It's so fun.
It's always about our road rage and
our treasures that we find when we're sourcing.
yeah, yes, we're like snapping pictures going, look at this.
And it's weird, like we are connected, you know, with our nesting dolls and the plush yesterday. Weird.
Yeah, it was like we were on this same like wavelength yesterday. We weren't even talking to each other while we were shopping. And then when it was like the end of the day, we're like going back over what we had found. And it was like a lot of very similar things. It was just like, for some reason, we were just matched up yesterday. Stuff that we hardly ever buy.
I know.
And we bought it yesterday, the same day. It was really weird.
It's very weird, but very cool to see.
We've entered another dimension.
We have. I think I've been in that dimension for a while.
I have too. I was just walking around lost. I didn't know.
That's great.
We're goofy.
We are. Do you want me to start or do you want to?
Sure. You want to do like 4 or 5 things? How do you want to do it?
Yeah, that's fine with me, I think.
All right. So that's what we'll do. We'll just go bounce back and forth and we'll do a few things each, like 4 or 5, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And
maybe
then I'll go.
How about 4?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm going to put myself on full screen, I think. See if I can do it.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm not too loopy to do that. Everybody. I'm doing a lot of jewelry today because it was easier for me, you know, with my whiplash. But the first thing I'm going to offer are these pierced earrings. These are like a mint green color. They are not vintage, but I think they're really cool and they're perfect for summer. See if I can try to get. They look white, don't they, Jeana?
No, I can see the green in them.
Okay, cool. They're in great shape. And they're just really cute. Like I said, I think they're perfect for summer. We were talking about turquoise earlier. These are not turquoise, but I think this green is very fashionable too. And these are going to be $4, number 66. I'm going to hold it up a little longer than normal because Rick's only critique for me last week was that I didn't hold the number up long enough. So I'm going to try harder to do that. Okay, my next item is also jewelry. This is a really pretty gold tone brooch. It is not marked, but it is in great shape. It's really, really pretty. It's got these, you know, this pearl cluster. I like the design of this. I think it's just really cool. You know, and you could have it this way, or you could have it up and down, whatever suits you. And this is going to be $14, number 60. Okay. And this you may have seen before, but this is a Mexican pottery base. It's definitely in the Tonala style, but it is not marked. So I'm not going to call it that. There's no marking on it at all. I think I thought I saw an artist's signature, but I'm looking over it again and I do not see it, but it's just really pretty. I love the blue detailing and the red. And, you know, if you haven't watched Debbie, our Vagabond Travels video about Tonala and the making of it, you should definitely check it out because a lot of these are from vegetables and herbs. All the different colors are. Okay. This is $15, number 76. I guess I should have measured before this, but
I was just thinking that. I was trying to figure out where my tape measure was.
Me too. I'm going to do this to give you an example. It's not tiny. It's larger than a bud vase for sure, but it's not very big. And again, $15, number 76. Okay. I was trying to remember if I offered this. I don't think I did. I think I just showed this during the live sale. I could be wrong though.
I think you just showed it.
Okay. I was about to say, I think I offered it, but now I don't remember. That was a long time ago. But this is a Longhorn, and it's just a little blown glass guy. He is pretty big for a blown glass piece. He's in really good shape. There's no chips or scratches. And I got him because we're in Texas, and I went to school at UT. So, I'm holding it backwards. How do y'all like that price? $8, number 59. Oh, I'm glad the sparkly is coming out. Okay. And Jeana, that was my 4.
Oh, okay.
Let me get you back.
I like the backwards card method.
Right?
It's like you have to guess the price and the number. Good luck.
Oh my gosh. I'm on muscle relaxers. I'm sorry, guys.
I love it. I think it's hilarious.
Well, thank you.
So I'm really not going to go in order of anything because, guess what? It doesn't matter since we're recorded. I'm just going to throw stuff up there, and it doesn't matter what number it is. I'm just going to give you the number, but it's not really that important. So
yeah, mine are not in order either. I'm just
picking them up randomly at this point. But all right, so I have this brooch, and I think it's supposed to go like this. But I guess you could wear it like a teardrop if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Or you could wear it sideways like a leaf, however you want to do it, I guess. It looks like it's supposed to be. From the placement of the pin on the back, I would think that it's like this. It's got all these little, like a little pearl type stones in there. And in between them, it's hard to see, but there's little tiny rhinestones in between all of them.
Oh, I can see it, Jeana. That's pretty.
I swear I'm going to get my camera fixed. I went past the camera store today. I was like, I should have brought that lens with me, but I wouldn't have had time to do it today anyway. But it's on a silver background, and there is like cut work in the metal. Like you can kind of see through it.
Oh,
so it's not like solid. So you can kind of see through it a little bit. If I had put something white behind it, it might help. But you can kind of see through it right there.
Yeah, I can see through it.
It's not like a solid piece,
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pretty good size, like, as you see.
Yeah.
But I am doing that. And I'm losing my voice for some reason. Blame it on pollen. But I'm going to do this one for $10, and it's number 3. I'm just going to hold it like that so you can see it real quick. I'm going to try to follow her lead and leave it up just a little bit longer because I know I'm bad about it. Okay, here you go. See, here's the number. Figure it out.
I move too much too, Jeana.
It's like, okay, did you see that? Okay, I'm going to the next thing now. And so next I have this. It's not marked, but I would almost 100% say Japan. This little fawn, deer, what do you call it? He's a cute little guy or girl or whatever. He's got his little white dots on his back. Now, I was sitting here going, it's missing some of its paint here, but right here, it looks like it was never even painted. It's glazed.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if they just forgot it. I have no idea.
They might have.
Things happen. You want to go to lunch, you're thinking about something else, and
Right.
you forget the underneath part of the ear. They're like, nobody's going to look at that anyway. But
That's hilarious.
but it's a cute little deer. It's got little polka dots on it. And like I said, underneath, it's not marked. It looks like it might have been marked at some point right there, maybe stamped or something, but it's gone. Long gone.
It's so cute.
But I thought that was a cute little baby.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to be, this one's going to be $6, and it's number 4. Put them together here. Okay. Enough for that. I hope you got that. If not, rewind. I just keep moving along. It's like, you'll get there. Don't worry about it. Okay. Next, I have this flower frog. Now, it's 2 separate pieces. Like, it looks like the finish has been kind of rubbed off of this. It was sitting in something, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. But the wire frog comes out. So it's a separate piece. And then you can put it down in this container. You can use it separately, however you want to.
It's really cool. I kind of like the patina on it.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're putting in something else, you're not going to see that anyway. But
yeah, that's
I guess
true.
I don't know what the purpose. I don't know anything about flower arrangements. I don't know what the purpose of this outside container is, but
I don't either.
It came this way, so that's why I'm showing it to you this way. But just to give you an idea, it is metal, and these are like brass nails or wires, whatever you want to call them. And it's about this size. So you can see it's about this size.
That size. We're going to be doing that a lot today, guys.
I'll try to find my tape measure. I did not even think about it before I came on here. But it's going to be, well, here I am not doing what I'm supposed to. It's going to be $12, number 2 for the flower frog. Okay, moving on. Again, hope you got that.
We're not used to going so fast.
I know. It's like I'm sitting here waiting to say something to somebody in the chat, and we're not in the chat. So we're just we're going to be through 20 items in like 5 minutes. I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird.
And then I have this vintage, there's no marks on the back of it, this vintage kitchen plate, which I think is hilarious.
I do too. I think it's great.
The kitchen is closed due to illness. I'm sick of cooking. This is my mantra.
That's me every day. I don't cook.
But I like it because it's got like the brushed gold.
Yeah.
Up here. And I'm pretty sure from the ones I've seen before, they're not this one, but this kind of plate. This is usually 22 karat. Not that it matters to anybody, but I just have, stupid trivial knowledge that I like to throw out there every once in a while. But it's got the brushed gold all the way around. There's no damage to it. It looks almost new. Mm-hmm. But I do like, the old stove and everything on it. I think it's great for a vintage kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Perfect for it.
So it's going to be just $5. Number 5.
It's a great deal.
$5, number 5 for the kitchen plate. And it's great. It's just the right size for your hand. So if somebody doesn't pay attention to this, you can pick it up and throw it at them.
You could.
So it has 2 purposes. $5, number 5. And that was my 4 items.
Gosh, that was so fast.
I know. It goes quick.
It really does. Okay. Since Jeana showed her flower frog, I'm going to show this. I have shown this a few times, so I apologize if you're not wanting to see it. But I have had people comment recently about flower frogs. So,
well, if you don't want to see it, just wait 5 seconds and it'll be something else.
Exactly. This is a smaller one. It has 11 slots or holes in it. I just realized I think my tape measure is close by. It is. It is a smaller one. I'm just going to hold it up, but I will measure it real fast. Apologize, guys. Okay, it's 4 inches in diameter, so it's a smaller one. It's in great shape. Honestly, I don't think it's ever been used. And it is $8, number 55. It really is weird not looking at chat.
I know.
Okay.
We miss you guys.
We do. Where's Yvonne?
I know.
Telling everybody to like and subscribe and everything. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to be Yvonne. Like, subscribe, thumbs up.
What else does she say? Good, or when she likes something.
So good.
So good.
So good.
Mm-hmm. This is so good. This, I do believe this is actually vintage. It's kind of like this cool opalescent color to it. It's definitely a statement necklace. It has just the normal, what is it called? C clasp, I think. Let me go ahead and measure it. It is gold tone. I'm sure you can see that, but it is so sparkly. I love this necklace. I'm going to measure it real fast.
I know I keep trying to watch the chat and there's no chat there.
No. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Okay. I feel stupid for not having done this before. It is about 10 inches long. You know, it's not a choker, but it's kind of short, so it would come to right about here. And again, it's got this pretty opalescent color. Where'd I put my card? Oh, that's fantastic. Did it fall? It might have fallen. I'm going to make a new one. I feel so unprofessional. Oh, no, I found it. It is $16, number 63. I'm sorry, $13, number 63. Again, it looks vintage to me, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It kind of looks 60-ish, like mid-century. Okay. The next item I'm going to show are these pink clogs. I have had people message me on Instagram about these. I know that people like them. I think I probably had them priced too high, so I am going to lower the price on them. They are so cute. They've got this really pretty windmill detailing. I just love these things. They are $6, number 69 for the set. Okay. And then my fourth item is going to be more jewelry. These earrings are silver tone, and I think they're so cool. They have a fleur-de-lis design. They also have some rhinestones on them. I love fleur-de-lis. I love New Orleans. It's my favorite, well, my second favorite city to visit. So I just thought these were really cool when I picked them up. They're in great shape. It's just got the silver tone on the back. And this pair of earrings will be $6, number 67. There we go. Okay, Jeana, back to you. Oh, I think you're muted, Jeana.
It is what it is, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I was trying not to bother while you're doing your thing, so I turn everything off because the dogs bark and all that kind of stuff, and then I come back on and it's just like, oh yeah, I forgot.
I do that all the time.
I tell you what, this is not going to be your normal put together, organized, recorded self. Just so you know, this is just going to be us recording something and putting it out there like our normal sales, because it is what it is.
I think they'll get a kick out of it personally.
Well, you know what? If they're not used to us by now, I don't know what to tell them. I can't help you if you're not used to us by now. There is no warning. Just buckle up and enjoy the ride, because here we go. I got this piece of, I think it's like a votive holder. And it's a piece of like amberina, but it's really hard to see like the differentiation between the red and the orange. It's more red up here and more orange towards the bottom, but you really can't tell. It's like when I had it in the sun, I could see it more.
It's pretty.
But anyway, the reason I picked it up is because, and it's going to be hard to show, but the bottom part glows orange when you put the black light on it. Hopefully you can kind of see it. It's really hard. The amberina is really hard to show. The other stuff is easier, but it glows orange on the bottom.
I can see that, Jeana. I can definitely see
the
orange.
top does not. See, on the top it looks purple.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it doesn't glow. Down here, it looks orange. So hopefully you can get an idea. But it's about from here down, but the color differentiation it's just so close that it's really hard to see. But there's a little bit of orange there. Hopefully you can kind of get an idea. Orange down here. And then up here is red. So hopefully you can kind of see it anyway. I can see it here, but you know, that doesn't help you. But anyway, I'm going to do it for just $7, and it's number 6 for the little votive. I guess it's a votive holder. It's small, as you see. It's a little guy. But it's not, I wouldn't call it tall enough for like toothpicks. I guess you could put toothpicks or Q-tips or whatever you wanted to in it, but I think it was originally designed as a votive. All right, so set that over there. And then after that, I do have a toothpick holder. And it's this guy. And once again, this has got like the fans at the top and then like the crisscross pattern with a tiny little like 4-part, I guess it's like a crisscross, but it almost like makes like a 4-part diamond point in there. It does stick out like if you rub it. And down here, it's textured as well. Like there's actually, hopefully you can see where it goes kind of bumpy down here. But again, I picked this up because you can see that one glow. Now, see, the green is so much easier. I don't know why the green is so much easier to show, but it is. But as you see, it glows really nice. It's got a nice glow to it. But it doesn't have any chips or cracks. It's in great condition. And actually, here in front of me, it's glowing so much better than what you can see it. Maybe you can see it there. But it's got like the sawtooth pattern at the top as well. I thought it was really cute. And I'm doing it for $8, number 7 for this one. Leave that up there for you for a second.
That's another good deal, Jeana.
And that's enough time. Again, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch. No, I'm playing. I showed it long enough. Quit going and getting your snacks and taking bathroom breaks without pausing. So.
Oh my gosh.
And then I've got this. It's made out of clay, which I thought was kind of cool. But it's this little brooch pin, whatever you want to call it. And it's got these little flowers, the little orangey colored and yellow and like a reddish tangerine kind of color on there. Let's see if I can put the card. Let me get a card so I can try to show you. This is not the card for it, but I was trying to put it on the background so you can see it. It's like a silver tone around the outside of it, and it's kind of like a rope style. Hopefully you can see that, because again, my camera is horrible and I apologize.
I can see it, Jeana.
But it's not very large. And it just has the clasp that like you just push down and out instead of having the kind you have to spin right there. Mm-hmm. This one just goes up and in. But it's made out of clay. And I just thought it was very interesting that somebody made the whole thing's out of clay except for the border around the outside and of course the pin back. But all the leaves and little roses are made out of clay. Some type of clay material. I'm assuming it's clay. But I thought it was really cute. And it is going to be $6, number 8 for this little brooch. And the background is like a really light peach. It's almost showing up as white, but it's like a light peach. Almost like a bubble gum color. You know when you used to chew bubble gum? It's almost that color, a little bit lighter than that, but kind of that color to give you an idea. like flesh tone, bubble gum, you know, that kind of color. It looks almost white, but that's the color it is. But it is $6, number 8 for that one. Then I have one more piece of jewelry for this round. And it is this. This is not real rhinestone. This is faux rhinestone. And I don't know how old it is. I'm not sure it's that old, but I don't know. But it's this necklace here. And the thing I liked about it is this bead here, this bead here, this one here, and this one here. So the two kind of light blue, clearish looking ones. And these right here are all glass beads. Now these are not. Those kinds right there are not, but the rest, and that one's not. But these other ones are glass beads, and I'll clink it together so you can hear it. But see, those are glass. But it's got a nice, I mean, the drape on it is really nice, and I need to get my thing out, but it comes down, you know, to your chest. So it's a nice drape. So it's not like super long where it's like down at your waist, but It's good for like a sweater or even a top that's a little lower cut. You'll have a nice drop on it. And it's a silver tone metal chain, which this is this kind of chain that goes from the top to the first bead. And then once you get to the first bead, it's just like the open loops all the way down. There's like two different kinds. But I just thought it was really pretty. The colors, you know, the turquoise is pretty popular right now. Mm-hmm. And with summer coming up, I know I love turquoise in the summer because it reminds me of the ocean. Mm-hmm. All these blues just makes me think of ocean. So it's a nice big chain, or a nice big necklace, I should say. But I am doing it for $12, number 9 for this necklace.
It's so pretty. I got to see it earlier.
Yeah, I like, especially these glass beads where it's got like the white striations in it. I think that's really pretty. All right, so that's my 4.
Okay.
Your turn again.
It's my turn. Okay, I'm going to show a couple boho items next.
Do you realize we've already been through 16 items and we've only been on for like 30 minutes?
It would have been at least an hour.
I know. It's crazy.
I'm losing my voice too. I also have bad allergies this weekend. See, we have more things in common.
I know. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Okay, so this box is 4x4, and this is a hand-carved Indian box. I think I have a few of these myself, and I think they're so cool. It's called the Shisham box, which is the technique that they use for.
That's what she said.
Exactly. But I do.
Shisham.
Shisham. This is vintage. I believe this is probably from the 70s, excuse me. Because, you know, when you pick up the newer ones, they're not always hinged and they don't always have this lining in it. I think it's really cool. And like I said, it's about 4x4 and it's going to be $8, number 57. There is no damage to it either.
I love those boxes.
I do too. I use them for jewelry. I have like 3 or 4 of them and I just kind of stack them on top of each other. Because they're pretty on their own too. Okay, my next item, we're going back to some jewelry. This bracelet is so cool. This is actually plastic, guys, but it's varying shades of amber. I love amber, and I love how boho this is. It is, you know, a stretchy bracelet, so it should fit anyone. I'll show it to you on. It's so cool. You know, again, I love boho, so I had to get this. It's a little heavy, you know, it's not like cheap plastic, and I do believe it's also vintage. It's going to be $12, number 71. Gosh,
see, I love that amber color too. I'm like all about that.
Thank you. I love it too. Okay, my next item is another piece of jewelry. I think this might be my last one. This is a vintage green beaded necklace. This is not glass. It's definitely plastic. But I think this is so cool. I love the color. It's about 11 inches long. I did just measure it while Jeana was showing her cool items. Let me try to get it so I can give you an idea. And it does kind of hit like here. So a little bit shorter than the necklace that Jeana just showed. But this one is going to be $15, number 65. I forgot to say, I'm sure you can tell, but it is gold tone. I just think it's really cool. I love me some vintage jewelry. And the last thing I'm going to show is this is an Avon votive holder. And it's very high quality. It's a kitty curled up.
Oh, that's cute.
I think so too. I like it. And it does have the Avon mark on the back. I don't know if it's showing. It might be. It's right here. But these have become pretty collectible. I love how shiny it is. I should have put a candle in it so you could see, but it's really high quality. I think Avon kind of gets a bad rap, but they have some.
Yeah, I do too.
And it actually, I saw some of these on eBay and Etsy for like $25, but I'm only going to charge 16, number 54. I think I already did 4. I'm shocking myself. Okay.
Flew through those.
I know. Back to Jeana.
It's crazy how quick it goes.
I know.
I got these 2 little frog dudes. Got this one. And he's just sitting there contemplating something. I don't know what. But he's got his hands folded. And he's just kind of got his eyes up, like thinking about something intently. And then you have his friend, which is me. This is Kat. And then here I come.
Stop it.
And this one, just look. I mean, it's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. So we got my little frog friend buddies.
I've got to mute myself.
But I just think they were so cute. This was he's chilling. He does not care. He does not have a care in the world. Look at him. He just doesn't care. And this one, he's like, how am I going to pay the electric bill? What am I going to do? And this one's like, I'm going to the beach. I don't care. So I got my 2 little frog buddies here. I think they're really cute. They're not huge, but, they're not the itsy bitsy little miniatures. But I just think they're cute together. But I've got them for the pair. It's going to be $10, number 10, for the 2 little froggy babies. Relaxing frog and contemplation frog. All right, so that's those. And then I have got, for my next item, this is a Fenton bluebird. It's a nice big one. It's got that long pulled tail.
They're so pretty.
It's interesting, I think, the way they made these, because they only put this back, like feather or whatever, on one side. The other side does not have it. It's just got the swoop that goes up into the tail.
That's really cool.
But I just think he's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem with him is the underside of his beak. I didn't see it when I bought it, and I didn't realize it till I picked it up and I started like feeling, on it after I got home. There's a tiny little piece missing right up underneath there. You can't see it from the front or the side or anything like that. You can't even see it from the bottom. You have to feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel there's like a tiny little shard missing right there. But because of that, I'm going to discount it, even though they didn't discount it for me at the sale. They just sold it to me like that and didn't tell me anything. But it does have its Fenton sticker on the bottom. And I don't see where it says like who made it. I don't think they inscribed these. Kat and I were talking about that earlier. It does have the smooth pontil bottom, but anywho, he's got his sticker. And believe it or not, this is discounted because I did pay up for this bad boy. It was like fitting a blue glass. Oh my gosh! So, he's gonna be $20, number 11. Get him up here so you can see him. But I had him sitting over here on my desk in front of the window, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that thing is amazing!" And the sunlight like that, you can see through him.
Yeah,
He's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see, he's a pretty good size. So that's that one. And then that thing broke. Okay. Next, I have these. Some people call them religious, some people call them Catholic, whatever you want to call them. But it's salt and pepper shakers. One has that's Mary up there in like a little frame. See, it pops out. And there's like a little picture of Mary. And this one's got Jesus on it. So I guess you could call it Catholic, but I think with any faith in the Christian domain, you would be okay with this, you know what I'm saying? But Mary is on the salt and Jesus is on the pepper. I guess you could switch them around however you want to do it, but that's the way I found them. And then on this one, so that Mary is on, it's grace before meals. And it says, like, I guess it is Catholic. Bless us, O Lord. No, we did that in the Methodist church too. O Lord, and these thy gifts, which the bounty we're about to receive through Christ our Lord. Amen. So it's a little blessing before your meal. And then after, grace after meals, we give thee thanks, Almighty God, for all thy, gosh, I can't read, benefits, who livest and reignest world without end. Amen. So each one's got like a little prayer on it, which I think is kind of cute. You pick up your salt and pepper, it'll remind you to say your blessing. But these are mid-century from what I've researched. They're a good size. I mean, these are not tiny little salt and peppers. But I just thought those are really cute when I saw them. They got the gold tone on them. And it looks almost like they're milk glass. So anyway, I'm going to do the set of those for $8, number 13, for the salt and peppers. Okay, and then my last one for this round, I'm bringing back one that I've shown before, but someone might be interested in it, so I'm going to bring it back around. And it's my big spoon, scoop, whatever, tiki guy. It's like a hand-carved piece, which I think is pretty amazing. They were able to carve that out of one piece of wood. I see this stuff that's carved, and I'm like, how did they do that?
I know.
But you had to do some prior planning to figure out, you know, where you're going to have this and where this is going to be and all that. That's difficult.
Yeah.
I can't do it. That doesn't mean it's difficult because I can't do it. Just I can't do it. But I just thought it was really cool. Here's that. And see, it's pretty big. It's not some tiny little spoon. I guess, like I said before, you could use it as a scoop. Maybe, I wonder if it's like a poi bowl. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It could be, you know, that could be big enough to like eat something out of.
Mm-hmm.
I would just hang it on the wall personally, but if you want to use it, you can. But you can only eat poi out of it, nothing else. I've never had it, so I don't know how good or bad it is.
No,
We'll just say that.
Either. I was just thinking that.
I've never had it. It doesn't look very good, but it could be delicious.
If
you think about it, rice pudding doesn't look very good either, but it tastes pretty good. So
I love me some rice pudding. It's good.
I know. But think about when you look at it, does it look like it's something appetizing? No, not really.
No.
Oatmeal doesn't look good either. And I
Yeah.
love oatmeal. So,
Mhm.
boy, it could be absolutely delicious. Let us know when you're chatting below in the comments if poi is good.
Yes.
It's going to be $8, number 12, which if you collect Hawaiian tiki wood, any of that stuff, that's a great deal. I mean, hand carved wood pieces alone, even without anything specific on them, they get kind of expensive.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, that was my fourth item.
That was so fast, Jeana.
I know.
Okay. I cannot remember if I showed this in a live sale or if I just showed it in a haul. I have to be honest with you. I picked this guy up a few weeks back. Well, probably a couple months ago now. This is Lego Japan. It still does have its sticker on it. Let's see if I can get it right side up. It's a bank. He does have a slot back here. And
His butt.
look at his butt. It's the perfect place.
Wonderful placement for a slot, guys.
It's so true. Oh,
I guess they didn't want to put it in his head, though. That would have been kind of bad.
that's true. I never noticed this before, but it's marked Lego in 2 places, so that's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
It is. He does have this ribbon here. He's really, I guess it's a girl. At first, I don't know. It doesn't matter what it is, but it has really bright red lipstick as well. Anyway, I just thought this was adorbs. So it's going to be $10, number 80, if anyone is interested. Oh, it's big. So it's a good size bank. I mean, perfect for like a baby's room. Or if you collect Kewpies or anything like that, you might like this. But it's $10, number 80. Okay, and my next item I actually picked up yesterday. I got this bell at an estate sale, and I hope the red is picking up. I'm not sure if it is. Let's see. I think it is. She's just like this really pretty French lady. At least I think she's probably French. She's in good shape. There are no markings on her at all. She probably is Japan, if I had to guess. She's in good shape. There's a little ding I did not notice yesterday in the flower right here. But kind of like Jeana's bluebird, you kind of have to feel it to know it's there. But she's really pretty. She's got a lot of nice detailing on her. I just noticed she has a little fan right here. I didn't notice that yesterday. But I thought she was really pretty. And she's $8, number 61. Give me an example of how big she is. Okay. My next item. So this, I've never tried to sell anything like this before, I have to admit. I have 2 puzzles.
Aww.
These are friggin' adorable.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
I love this one. Look, they're taking.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
They're just so cute. These are really collectible. I did pay up for them just because I thought they were so stinking cute. I think these are both from the 60s. I wish I'd written it down because I don't remember right now. But they definitely have some age to them. They are complete. I've seen some of these that are missing a piece, and they're kind of hard to find in good shape. I honestly, it doesn't even look like these were played with. They're in really good shape. The pair of them is going to be $15, number 62. I have no idea if that looks the way it should, but there you go.
Those are adorable.
Thank you. You could frame them,
Absolutely.
Okay, I definitely know I showed this one before a couple weeks ago, I think. This is just a little egg, and it's a geisha. You can have her displayed on the stand that comes with her, or you can hang it It has a string to where you could, hang it as an ornament or however you wanted to hang it. But it is just so pretty. It's got all this really nice hand painted detailing. I just love her. I love her eyelashes. And I love all things Asian. I love geishas in particular. So I had to get her. She is going to be very precarious, but I think I'm able to balance this. She's $12, number 75. Look at that face. She's very happy. Okay. Those were my four. Again,
Oh shoot.
I'm shocking myself. I'm like, did I just do four? I
That was
could
quick.
yeah. If you want me to do another, I could if you need.
Oh, I'm ready. I can't get over how quick this is going.
I know.
I've got this blown glass little trinket dish. Hopefully you can see the bubbles in it. I don't know if you can or not, but it's very bubbly.
I can see it.
Bubbly, bubbly. Yeah, maybe that's better. Very bubbly. And I don't know who made it. I just know it's like the turquoisey color. You can put whatever you wanted to in it. But it's got some texture, like it's kind of like a swirl looking thing that goes around it. The way they form the glass. It does have a kind of a rough pontil right there. Now, the top, see, it just amazes me how they can make these things. Like, I mean, it's a little crooked, but it's handmade. So it's not going to be absolutely level. It's just amazing how they can make like a top in this shape, you know? It's like, how do you do that out of glass?
I know.
Now, the only problem I see, and I don't know, I think it's when they were actually taking it off the pontil. It's got like a little rough place right here on the knob. It doesn't look like somebody broke it afterwards. It looks like it's not a perfect knob shape. Like when they broke it off the knob, oh my gosh. The pontil, when they broke it off the tool, it looks like it didn't come off clean to make like a perfect circle or whatever. But that's the only way I can think that they could have done that is to have like the pontil like this, because
Right.
there's no place inside for it. There's no mark inside. So I'm thinking they had it like this, and then when they, did whatever to cut it off, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think it's my computer. I'm so sorry, Jeana.
Oh, that's okay. I thought it was mine. So
I, we're having the storms again today, so I think I have a weak internet connection. I'm not sure. Or Wi-Fi.
I thought it was my fault.
No.
So anyway, it's just a cute little trinket dish. It is hand blown glass. So, and it's not perfect. It's not going to be like machine made. But I just wanted to point that out. It doesn't bother me, but I just wanted to point it out to people in case they did want perfection. To me, I think that gives it character and makes me like it better. But I'm doing it for $8, number 14, for this pretty. It's not like tiny. It's a pretty good size. This little trinket dish, or I guess you could use it as a sugar dish or whatever you wanted to. It's just a lidded jar, lidded dish. I'm not sure what I would put in it.
I'm surprised you're not keeping it for yourself.
I know I started to. But I can't keep everything. That's the problem.
No.
If I kept everything that I found that I loved, there would never be a sale, and it would be horrible. I would have to have hoarders come in and clean out my house, and it would be so bad.
I know, I get it.
Okay. What was that? That was number 14. Okay, where's number 15? Hello, where did you go, number 15? That's not you. Oh, right in front of me. Okay. Kat, I showed you this before we started the recording, and then when I picked it up, I looked at it again, and there's a repair on it, which makes me very upset.
Oh no. Oh yes.
My big fawn
I love it.
with the big old ears. It is redware, or it's made from red clay, whatever you want to call it. And it's got the nice lighter color on the back and on the head and the eyes, and some on the ears. So it's kind of like, it reminds me a lot of like the drip glaze looking stuff, but this is a little more yellow. The problem, which I didn't realize, can you see it?
I can't see it. Is it an ear?
The ear is repaired right here.
See, I guessed. I couldn't see it. I
Yeah.
still can't see it.
Wait, see, can you see the line right there?
Kinda, but it's a good repair.
It's a really good repair. It's like they just glued it right back up when it happened.
Yeah.
But it's there. So I want to make you aware of that. Personally, it doesn't detract for me because couldn't even see it. But if it bothers you, I understand. But because of that, I was going to mark it a little higher. But because of that, I'm going to mark it down because I want everybody to feel like they're getting something they love for a good price. Because that's what we do. We try to be fair with you guys. So
Yes, we do.
I am going to do it for just $10, which is like half of what I was going to do it for. $10 for the fawn with the repaired ear.
It doesn't detract.
You really have trouble seeing. I mean, it may be because it's so dark colored you have trouble seeing it. I don't know. But honestly, when I picked it up at the sale, I think I picked it up by the ear. Instead of bending down and picking up the whole thing, I think I just like grabbed it. And it didn't come off. Must be a pretty good repair.
Yeah.
But he's got huge, like, freaking rabbit ears almost. They're just humongous. That's why I liked him, because of his big old ears.
No, he's so cute.
But he is a good size. Like, he's not tiny. But like I said, I'm going to do it for $10, number 15. If the repair bothers you, then I understand this is not for you. But I know some people out there, this won't bother them for that price. So that's why I went ahead and presented him anyway. I just found it. Like, we talked about this item before the sale, and I didn't even know it was there then, before the recording. So I just found it. So I apologize. I should be better at what I do. Okay. But some of these houses, guys, we were talking about this yesterday. Some of these houses you go into are so dark. Sometimes you can't see this stuff till it's too late.
Exactly.
You've already gotten home.
Yeah. And if it's, a Dallas estate sale, there's so many people in there. Like when I saw that tunnel of duck thing, I grabbed it immediately and put it like in my little hold area.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you don't even know until it's like, you've already picked it up, and like I got home, just been sitting here for what, like a day, 2 days, whatever, have still not noticed it till just this second.
Yeah.
So sometimes it happens.
It's
like
true.
I was telling Kat, she went to that one sale and she was having trouble seeing. I went to a sale yesterday, and it's an old, like, I would call it like a cracker cottage. That's not a bad term here, if you know. But it's like a cracker is somebody that's original to Florida. They're not a transient. They didn't move in, whatever. And it's like an old house, like a cottage kind of thing that was built probably in the 1920s, 1930s.
Mm-hmm.
And they're redoing the whole house. Like somebody bought it with the property and they're redoing it. And it's a cool old house. It had like the high ceilings and everything. And it was hot yesterday. Like when I was out, it was really hot outside. And you went in that house and they had the windows open and the fans on, and it was cool in there with those high ceilings. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
I was like, I would freaking buy this house, but it's going to, it's going to cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to redo it and get it up to code essentially for what it is now. But had a huge piece of property behind it. But anyway, I went in that sale. they had no lights in there, so I couldn't see anything. It was so dark. And I'm like trying to look for stuff. And they had some really cool antique books, but like I told you, Kat, I was scared to get them because I was afraid they might have like some mold in them or something. And I was like, so I ended up not buying anything from there because I was afraid of mold. So they have some cool stuff though. I guess I probably could have gotten hard goods and not worried about it, but like I said, it was so dark I couldn't even see the stuff. So
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I don't blame you. I probably would have left too if it had that stench of mold.
Yeah, I was worried about it. So okay, so I showed the trinket box and the deer, right? Is that what I've done this so far this time? I get to talking and I forget what I've done.
Yeah, I think you've only done those two.
Okay. So now I've got these, I think you probably saw them if you watched one of my haul videos, the little tiny blown glass miniatures. I've got two, well, I'm going to pair these up. They're the same.
They're so
Two
cool.
of the bluebirds and the white eye and the orangish colored beak and the long tail. Now under the tail, they've ran some white glass in there. I guess it's like a peacock.
I think it's a peacock.
I would assume this is a peacock because it's got. I'm gonna hold it like this so you can, by these feet, so you can see. See, it's got the long tail on it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is about the size of it. He's got his little footsies. So there's a matching pair of those. Trying to get where you can actually see them. Focus. I said focus. Focus on my birds. It's not focusing on my birds. Anyway.
They look good though, Jeana. I mean, I can tell the different color variations.
Hopefully you can see them.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the pair of them for $20, number 16. I'll hold one back up so you can know what I'm talking about. $20, number 16 for the pair. Maybe the white will help show it a little bit better. All right, so that's that one. And then I've got one more pair that I'm going to do of the blown pulled glass. And it's a different bird. I'm not sure what kind of bird this is. Maybe y'all can figure it out. I don't know. I get a card to put behind him.
He's cute.
I don't know what kind of bird he's supposed to be. Got like a green and clear body and then a little amber colored head. And his feet are like amber colored. I don't know. I don't know what he's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be like a duck, maybe? I don't know.
I was thinking a duck or a chicken, but I mean, it doesn't have chicken looking tail.
Yeah, I don't know what he's supposed to be. But I guess you can make him whatever you want him to be.
You could.
Now, I have a pair of those. Now, I'm going to show you how you know these were people made and not machine made because there's always differentiations. This is a pair, okay? You see this guy? This is his match, his mate. Look how much longer this one's body is. So when they were blowing this or pulling this glass, they made him bigger than this one.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So although they are the match or the mate or whatever you want to call it, this one's a little bit longer than this one. So again, if you want perfection, handmade's probably not the way you need to go. Because people mess everything up. But I like it better that way because I know that somebody actually had their hands doing this and it wasn't just done by a machine. Because there's too many mistakes for machines. Anyway, I'm going to do this pair as well for $20, number 17, for the whatever kind of bird that is.
What would it be? A chuck? Or
it's a bird. That's as scientific as we're getting. It's a bird. with an amber head.
I think he's cute.
It's bird 17. That's the new species, bird 17.
17.
And there's his mate. All right. So that was my fourth thing, I think.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to show a couple more jewelry pieces. I forgot. I thought I was done with jewelry, but I'm not. This is a pair of really pretty clip-ons, and these definitely are vintage. They have this backing. Now I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Jeana, what are they called?
Clip-ons?
Yes, but there's a term for this particular.
I don't know. I always just call them clip-ons.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Because the other ones are screwbacks. So
yes, exactly. Oh, they have a term, but that's okay. Maybe I'll put it in the comments. They are.
Oh, they know what the term is. They're fine.
True. They do. These are kind of like the Aurora Borealis crystals.
Those are pretty.
Aren't they cool? They definitely, have a nice shine to them, and they kind of change color in the light. I'm trying to see if I can get a bit. Oh, that's going to help.
Oh, you can see it.
Good. I love these. I think they're really pretty. They're in good shape. It is kind of like a silver tone backing. And they have some age to them. They're definitely vintage. And they're going to be $10, number 82. It's so weird not looking at chat.
I know.
Okay.
It's hard because you're sitting there waiting to see if anybody wants them. It's like, oh, wait, there's nobody here.
Okay, so this is different, guys. And I'm not sure if anyone's going to be interested in her. I think this is very 80s. But what's funny about look at her, how small her head is in proportion to her body. She's got this teeny tiny head, long legs.
But she's got them hips going.
She sure does. But look at these shoulder pads. I mean, this is definitely like 80s. I guess it's a scarf, but it's made to look like she has ginormous shoulder pads. Let's see if I can get her better.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Do you remember Baby Beetlejuice?
Yes. Oh
when they shrunk their heads.
It is. Oh my God. I haven't thought about that movie in a while. I need to. It is. This.
Maybe it's a Beetlejuice piece.
Maybe. Beetlejuice in the 80s. But yeah, I just thought she was kind of cool. She is.
Maybe it was like some kind of commentary on society at that point.
Maybe. Like an artistic, I don't know, commentary, I guess. I think you might be right. It is plastic, I believe. I mean, it feels like it, so it probably is. But she's going to be $3, number 81, for this crazy shrunken head woman. Trying to do what Rick said. I'm holding it up. Okay. My next item, I think this is really cool. This is a first edition. This one came out in 1961. It's the Reader's Digest Rotary for young readers. Look at the cover. It's so mid-century. But
that's cool.
Isn't it cool? It's different on the back. This book is amazing. It belonged to the Davises. But the graphics in here are really cool. You could use it for junk journaling, but I personally would probably keep it intact. It's basically like a bunch of story, like short stories for children to read. And it has like, ideas of things to make and things to do. I randomly opened it to this page, which I thought was kind of cool. So I kept it on here. Like this is, a little history of Amelia Earhart. And I think she's really cool. So it was kind of neat that it opened up to that. And here's one about Louisa May Alcott. Like I said, it's got really good graphics on it. These, this edition, 1961, like I said, it's the first edition. Oh, this is kind of cool. Blackbeard's treasure chart. It actually,
That is cool.
isn't that cool? It these are actually a little pricey. And I did pay up for this because I thought it was so cool. And I know we have so many people that collect children's books that come to our sales. But it's $18, number 64. This really cool book. Oh, I just noticed this on the back. I probably showed it too fast, but check out that lion. He's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And my last item for right now is this little girl. I think I did show her in my last sale. I picked her up last week. She is bisque. She's just so freaking cute. There's no markings on her at all. Yeah, she kind of looks 70s with this, kind of bonnet. But I honestly, I don't know if it's vintage or if it's just made to look vintage. It's just funny because the cats are purple. I don't know if they're coming through as purple.
Yeah.
They're just really cute. I didn't measure her, but she's a pretty decent size. I mean, she's not a miniature. And she's $4, number 74. I forgot to mention, there's no damage to her at all that I can see. But I'm going blind, and like I was telling you, that Tonala duck, Rick and I did not notice that his beak was repaired, but you can't tell from the side. And that house was so dark. It was one step below a hoarder house. There was stuff everywhere in this house. And it was half off, so it was very crowded. So I just grabbed that duck and was like, oh my gosh, look how big that duck is. But I want to say, I think there was something else that was chipped, and now I can't remember what it was.
I know. It's like, it's so hard sometimes. And it can't always be winners. Sometimes you're going to lose out on things. So it is what it is.
It's true. Very true.
Just like with anything.
Yep.
All right. I got this vintage Japan tiny little polka dotty kitten.
Oh my gosh.
Little polka dotty kitten.
Huge.
Some of his little polka dots are kind of faded there on the front, but he's still a cute little guy. He's got his little polka dots on the back with his little yellow tail and yellow ears.
I love him.
And he's got green eyes. I couldn't see.
No.
He's got little green eyes. So he's a tiny little guy. Like, here's my thumb. That gives you an idea. He's a little guy. But he's pretty old. But I had to rescue him when I saw this little guy because I was like, he's too cute to leave behind.
I'm glad.
He doesn't have any chips or anything. I know. I was like, should I pick it up? I was like, oh, I'll have to. Somebody's going to knock it on the floor and it's going to get broken or something.
Mm-hmm. I think the same way. Like, I don't want it to go in the landfill. I got to get it.
I know. It's like, oh, I got to rescue it. I got to rescue it. So I do. But I'm going to do him for just $5, number 19. For a little Kiki.
And Jeana, I'll be right back. I got to go see what Dexter's doing.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Be right back.
So cute little Kiki, $5. Okay, and then next I have another little vintage figure that I found in the same house. She had a lot of miniatures. I wish I could read. Hold on, let me get the loop really quick and see if I can see it because my eyes, even with these glasses on, I can't see. Okay, so it looks like it's a vintage Hong Kong piece, but it's definitely not new. I can tell you that right now. The house I was in was an elderly lady, and it looked like she had kept everything that was ever given to her. But she had some really nice pieces. So I picked this little rabbit up. I thought he was really cute. Now he is like that it's like a plastic, but that really thick, like solid kind. I don't know how to describe it to you. You know what I'm talking about? The older plastics, how they were just seem so much tougher or harder. That's what he's made out of. He's a nice little bunny. But again, just wanted to rescue him. So that's why I'm going to sell him for $3, number 20 for the little bunny. Jackrabbit. Excuse me. All right, and then number 21. I got a lot of smalls here for you right now. I had all my smalls kind of together. I have this pewter wolf figure. It does have Alaska on it, so it was a souvenir piece, I'm sure. But he's pretty, he's detailed pretty well. I picked him up. Nice heavy piece. He's kind of like up on a branch or a log that's fallen over or whatever. But you can see like his hair and his tail and all that. So some good detailing in there. And that's his back. It looks like he's almost like, on the hunt for something. He's in action.
He's really cool, Jeana. I like him.
I like pewter anyway,
Mm-hmm.
What do I not like?
Same.
I thought he was really cool. And he's going to be $7, number 21.
I wonder if pewter will make a.
Huh?
I said, I wonder if pewter will make a comeback.
I don't know. I love pewters.
I do too.
It's something just about the feel of it. It's like you feel like you're holding something when you got pewter in your hands. It's like something that's tangible. I don't know what it is. I can't describe it. I just like it. I have several pewter pieces.
I do too.
But,
I think
he's about this size. But he's like I said, he's only $7, number 21. I did try to look him up, like comp him out. I couldn't find this exact one. I found one that was similar to this that was smaller, that was going for more money than this. So again, I'm trying not to knock people's heads off of prices.
Mm-hmm.
We like to make it manageable where you can still buy the stuff you love and not feel like you have to go rob a bank to get it. So, okay, then my last thing for this round, I believe. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, last thing for this round. I had to count. Isn't it sad that I can't just look at it and see that was 3 items? I had to actually count them.
I do that too. It's okay.
It's like 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, that's been 3. Duh. Okay, sorry. I've got this like sponge kind of look glazed. I don't know how. I don't know how it works, but anyway, it's got the like orange and green under the glaze, and it's one of the kitchen frogs with the mouth open that you put the sponge in or whatever you want to. And this was a hobbyist piece. It didn't have a date on it, but it is a Catskill molds, it says. I don't know if that tells you anything about the date. But I know they had some toadstools as well. That was the same. They had done it the same way as this.
Okay.
And I was like, that screams 70s to me.
I think it is too. Very 70s.
Yeah, the orange and the green.
Mm-hmm.
But anywho, his big old mouth. Look, I can put my hand in there nearly. I'm gonna make it my face now. Let's see how you look with glasses.
Oh.
But anyway, but that's another thing. You don't have to use it for a sponge, which you can if you want to. You can use it to hold your glasses on your desk.
There you go.
You can use it to, again, throw Q-tips in.
Yeah.
Throw jewelry in, just let it hang out of his mouth, however you want, whatever you want to do with him.
That would be
he's in good shape. He doesn't have any issues I can see. But I just thought he was really cute. But he is going to be, let me find he's going to be $10, number 22. I'm not going to try to make sure I got the right cards with the right stuff. Oh, I just got it where you can see his mouth. Just the opening here.
I think he's cool. You're making me want to buy him from you.
Well, I was sitting there going, I was like, his mouth is almost big enough that you could even put your note cards.
Oh, yeah, you could. That's a good point. Or pen.
Like a pen, your scissors on your desk, whatever you have laying there, you could throw in there. And shoot, I should probably keep it and put all my junk in, like my loop and my pen and my scissors and my black light. Keep throwing stuff in there. But, like I said, you can use them for anything. I think, honestly, I've got one of those little dog glasses holders over there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cute and I like it, but it doesn't hold the glasses well. Like they keep falling off of his nose when I put them on there.
Right.
And I was like, this is big enough.
Yeah.
To where you could put like your sunglasses in there if you don't wear glasses, which I don't know of anybody hardly doesn't wear glasses anymore. But you can put your sunglasses. It's big enough, really. I think you could probably get a man's wallet in there.
Yeah, you probably
It's
could.
a big old, like I said, I can get my hand nearly in there. So. But anyway, we're done with his card. I think I showed you, $22, $10. And I think he's cute. He's a good little froggy. He's laughing. Look how happy he is.
He is laughing.
And I'm going to put his card right in his mouth.
Okay.
So that was my fourth item.
Okay. I love that frog.
He's funny.
My next item is this really cute angel. She does have a Japan sticker. I'm not sure if it's focusing, but it is here. She's got some age to her. I think she's adorable. She has a little bow back here. She has a little bit of detailing. And here she's got some of the gold, that you find in a lot of the Japanese ceramics from the mid-century. I just think she's cute. She is, like, all of her clothing is white, but it's got the gold details, and her face is cute. I just love her. She is $5, number 73. And she's the normal size for a little figurine. She's not tiny and she's not large. She looks very serious. Maybe that's why I look at her.
She's like, you did something wrong. I am judging you.
Okay. My next item. I picked this up yesterday and I think it's so pretty. This is an Odagiri candle holder. but it's got these really cool hummingbirds on it. There's no damage to this at all that I could see. It's very lustry. Oh, let me see if I can try to. What could I do? Maybe I could try the book.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. I just think this is so cool. I did not measure it, but it's pretty big. Just to give you an idea. It does have the Otagiri sticker on the bottom. A lot of people collect Otagiri, so I just had to get this. I think it's
okay, Kat.
What?
That's our new shirt. It's about this big with something held up in front of it.
Yes, I was like, Otagiri.
No, that's our new shirt. We're gonna have something held up in front of a body and go, it's about this big.
This big. It's perfect. By the way,
you know what? Maybe we should have that, make those shirts and put a ruler that's like actual scale on the shirt to wear in the sale.
That would be awesome.
That's our new shirt, Kat.
Yes, I love it. Oh my God.
Okay, we got to get on that today.
Okay. Don't forget, Angela set up that Teespring for me. And guys, Angela did design a shirt for us. And
yeah, it's on there if you haven't checked it out yet.
It's so funny because people bought it. Like she posted it, and I was like, "Who bought our shirt?" Because it doesn't show you on Teespring, so we don't know. So if you got our shirt, let us know.
Well, we got to get Angela on this shirt immediately before somebody else takes our idea.
Yeah. You know, she'll do it in like an hour. She'll have the
in like 5 minutes, she'll have it already up.
Yeah. She's very good at that.
But it's got to be actual scale so that we can just hold it up and go, okay, see, it's like 8 inches. And just hold it up next to us.
That's perfect. Oh, I love this idea. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's about this big.
Exactly. You just hold it up and say, see?
Okay. I'm trying to be slow. There's the lustry hummingbirds. They're so pretty.
And their beaks are in great condition, which is shocking since they're so small and pointy.
This was the house that had La Ligue and Baccarat.
Oh, they took care of their stuff.
They did. There were like 3 or 4 curios in the living room. It was pretty cool. Okay. I have shown this a few times, so I apologize. I wanted to show it one more time before I put it on eBay. This is just a ceramic trinket box. And I had people asking me about it that watched the haul video, and this was from a while ago. But I thought I would show it one more time. It's really pretty. It's got these really nice pink flowers on it. It's got this gold detailing. It's in great shape. I love this thing. There's no marking on it. I did lower the price because it might have been priced too high. And now I'm only going to offer it for $6.
That's very cute, though.
I think it is, too. It reminds me of Debbie. And Debbie, if you're watching this, I really hope you're doing okay. We've been wondering how your recovery is going. Okay. And this is a swan candle holder. I have a few swan pieces. I think I did show this one before, but it has this really cool, like the texturized glass on it. It's in really good shape. I don't think it never had a candle in it that I can tell. If it did, they really cleaned it up. It's about this big.
See?
I just think he's cool. I've been super into swans lately. I'm not quite sure why. He's $4.58. You know what? It started with Hager and the Art Deco swans, and now I just get so
I know the struggle.
Jeana, I only have 4 left. I'm going back to you.
Oh, okay. Well, here we are.
I think I did 4, but I just looked over there and I have 4 left. If you have more you want to do, you
Oh.
can go for it.
I was trying to get that apart without squeaking, but it did it anyway.
Oh, this is
Okay.
so cool. I love this.
So I took the top off, so I was trying not to squeak it, but I did it anyway because it fits pretty tight. And I'm not going to put it back on there because I'm going to open it. But it's the little nesting. I think it's Hansel and Gretel. It's made in Poland. But it's the wood. It's like this little wood house with the little hearts on the roof and everything. It does have a little bit of paint chipping on the roof. But you open it up and it's got the grandma / witch, whatever you want to call her. And she's not lined up correctly, but you get the idea. There you go. She's holding her broom, looking all innocent. And then you open her up. Sorry about the squeaking again. And it's got the little peoples, the little Hansel and Gretel in there. I just think they're so cute. So it's the little nesting. I guess you would still call it a nesting doll. Because these two are dolls, but
I
it's
would.
inside of a house. So whatever you want to call it, I guess. But
I love it. I love that piece so much.
I think it's really cute. But I'm going to do it for just $10, number 23. For little Hansel and Gretel. And I tried to show you, made in Poland. And it's still got the original price sticker. But this does go all the way down. I was just trying not to put it on too tight so I didn't have to keep squeaking it at you. And that's 10, not 40. I just can't write. That's a 10.
I had to redo some of mine.
It's like, I know you can't see that. I'm sorry. I apologize now. But, you know. Oh. And then I got this guy. And this is a kitchen caddy. And it was from I think it was 72. My son read it on the bottom, but it's all smudged up and I had trouble seeing. So, but it's the owl. It says, no one can be wise on an empty stomach. And so he's got the thing back here that you put your kitchen tools in. And then one right here, I guess you can put your spoon or whatever you want to in there. Personally, what I probably would do, I'd make it a planter and have 2 different plants. They have a plant up here and then a little plant down here in the little hole. Like an air plant down here and then a bigger one up here. So you could double up on your air plants. And it's about this size. He doesn't have any chips or cracks. He's in good condition. And it is like pottery ceramic. What's that, Kat?
I was just saying, you know how much I love that guy. Look at his face, guys. He's so cute.
But don't you think it'd be cute to have like a small plant in here and then a bigger one up here?
Oh, for sure.
That's like kind of like bushing out or hanging down or whatever, and then like a little tiny one in here. Then you'd have 2 different ones in one planter.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a caddy, but I would use it as a planter.
I think that's a great idea.
I think that would be cute.
I think so too. I love him.
Where did I put his card? I just had it. Oh, there it is. So he's going to be $12, number 24. For the wise owl. Wise owl. Which I think is kind of funny that I have this that says nobody can be wise on an empty stomach. And then I have the kitchen plate that's pretty much like cook for yourself. So, you know, you could have both attitudes. Okay, and then my third item, I guess, is this, if I could get it. It's a hobbyist piece, but it's this like basket canister. It is, you know, pottery, ceramic. It's got these strawberries on top with the leaves. I'm going to take the top off so I don't drop it. But that's the inside of the canister. I didn't see any chips or anything on the edges. It looks pretty good. And there is a couple of tiny little chips out of this, but you could take like green paint or something and just fill it in. Like it's just like missing the color right there on that leaf. And then a little bit on this leaf right here. But the rest of it's in really good shape. Just those two little areas where something kind of, I guess, hit against it or rubbed against it or something. But it's got all these little strawberries, which I thought were so cute on the lid. And then it sits down on there and it's like a basket full of strawberries. And again, you put whatever you want to in it. I guess you could use it for sugar or your extra money, whatever you want to put in there. It's about this size. See, if I had the shirt, I could be holding it in front of my shirt and showing it. But it's about this size. And it's not just like painted on. This is actually like textured, like dimensional.
It's really well done for a cool piece.
Yeah, I think for a hobby piece, they did a really good job. Somebody took some time on that. Because look, they even like they darkened in where the seeds are on the strawberries. So it's like darker where the seeds go. Somebody took a lot of time to do that.
Yeah.
They put dimension. But it's going to be $12, number 25 for the strawberry canister. And I think I've got one more for this round, then it'll be back to you. Oh.
Okay.
Strawberry canister. And then I have an apron for you. Now, this is a tiny, tiny apron. Honestly, I'm sure some of you can wear it, but this is a petite apron for sure. It's probably for a child, although a very small woman could wear it. Personally, I would probably just have it hanging in my kitchen. But it's got like, on the edge, it's got like this, what do you call that? Like a gingham, like a yellow gingham that runs all the way around the edge of the apron. But at the bottom, it's got these anthropomorphic like vegetables.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
And they're dancing.
That's what they do.
Because that's what vegetables do when you're not around. They're dancing. Now, I don't know what vegetables some of these are supposed to be. I think that's supposed to be like a yellow pepper or something. I don't know. Yeah. But, you know, he's living his best life. He's dancing and having a good old time. And there's a carrot and like a radish and another carrot. Having a little carrot radish threesome down there at the bottom. And then I guess that's like a tomato head. I don't know. But they're just having a good time.
It's so cute.
Don't judge them. They're just having a good time. Like I said, it is a smaller apron. Like, this is how wide the actual apron part of it is, which is maybe, I'm measuring it on a piece of paper. Let's see here. A piece of paper is 8.5 wide, right? Or 8 wide. 8 by 10.5. Isn't that what a piece of paper is?
Yes.
8. So it's about 12 inches wide, just the apron part, and then you have the strings. So it is a small little thing, but like I said, I would probably just have it hanging in my kitchen somewhere because I think it's cute. Or you could break it down and use it for something else. Or you could just add on to the ends of these ties and make it bigger to go around.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Or you could use it as a really fancy bib. Whatever you want to do with it. I couldn't leave that behind because of all that hand stitching, making those little vegetables. No. I couldn't leave that. It's just too cute.
I'm glad so. Yes.
But I'm doing it for it's where is that? It's just $6, number 26.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty good price for that.
Somebody's gonna grab that.
Even if you're just gonna tear it apart to make something else out of, that's really
Yeah.
It's cute, you know?
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, you could make whatever.
Yeah.
You could
Christina
even,
Gonzalski went ahead and bought one of my towels to make into an apron. So I think there are
yeah.
crafty people that, you know.
Well, yeah, you could turn that into a towel
Yeah.
or
You
whatever you want to, you know? I just thought it was cute and I couldn't leave it.
like it. I like
Like normal. It was like, oh, that's cute. I can't let anybody else have it. I gotta pick it out.
it. Exactly. I do that all
Like,
the time. I'm like, they won't appreciate this. I've got to get it.
I know. I just don't think any of these people understand. So it's like, no, they will not give it a good home. So,
Right.
all right, I think that was my fourth thing. So all I've got left, I'm gonna do a few pieces of like the sheet music at the end, and then I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, I only have 4 left.
Okay, we'll do your four, and then I'll do these
Okay.
last four I got.
Okay. Okay, guys. I've got one more brooch. And this, it's a pretty big size brooch. See, it's this big.
It's sparkly.
So sparkly. These are just plastic beads from what I can tell. You know, they're not crystals, they're not glass, but it's so sparkly. I got it because purple's my favorite color and I'm always going to gravitate towards it, but it, like Jeana said, this is so sparkly. Very sparkly. Let me see if I can. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to maybe get the color to show up more. It's, you know, pink and black and purple. The big bead is kind of like a lavender color. And then it's surrounded by the pinks and dark purples. I just think it's really cool. I don't know how old it is, to be honest with you. It kind of looks vintage, but I don't know. It could be a craft piece that somebody made. Looks like the back was definitely, well, it might be a hobbyist piece. I'm not sure. But it looks like the back, you know, could have been added later at some point. I'm not really sure.
I don't know if that's looking very 80s to me.
I know it's like the other brooch. I think they're both 80s, and the 80s are in. So
Yep.
this is going to be $6, number 85.
I can't believe it that they are in
I
again.
know, it freaks me out. And again, it's about that big. Okay. My next item is this funky looking kitty. Okay. This is a brass.
Oh,
His face just cracks me up. He's definitely not polished, so he's got that patina that a lot of people like. You could
don't
also.
look at it, Nate.
I know Nate would be like, "What?" But I like his patina. I like him the way he
I
is.
do too. I'm all about the patina.
You know, me too. But look at his face. He's like cracks me up. He's kind of got. Well, he kind of has an anthropomorphic face too. I got
Mm-hmm.
right there. He's in really good shape. He's a little heavy because he's brass. I like how his one paw is coming up here. He's
That
about,
reminds me of my cat. Yeah, there you go. It's about this big.
it's about that big. And he is going to be $13, number 51. Yeah, I just realized he could be a ring holder.
Yep.
To do that.
I think that's what he is.
Could be.
I mean, you can use it as whatever you want to, but I think you definitely could put rings on there.
I think so too. Maybe that's why his paw's up. You could put one on, you know.
Uh-huh. And maybe on his ear.
Yeah. That's so true. I never thought about that. I love that face. Crack me up.
It reminds me of my cat so much. She gives me that face all the time. She's like, okay, lady.
Yeah, my cat. Our cats are similar. I love Jeana's cat. Her cat is named Cat, which I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I showed these. Might have been a haul. this is, well, this is a large, it's about this big. Mama polar bear and her baby. It's a resin piece. It's not heavy. I don't think it was marked. Nope. There's like remnants of a sticker here, but it's long gone. It's probably made in China, but it's got a lot of, cute detailing. If you like polar bears. Oh, you know what? I did show this before because Angela said it was like the Coke polar bear. And
yeah, it does look like the Coca-Cola bears.
Gosh, sorry guys, I'm having to reach over to get the card. I just think this is so cute. $10 for 52. Okay, I'm gonna have trouble holding all these up at the same time. But if you saw my haul video, you saw that I got some of the Humco fairies yesterday. I get these whenever I see them because people do like them. I'm sorry. I said this in the video too. They're pixies. They're not fairies. They have no wings.
They're wingless fairies.
They are. They're wingless fairies. Okay. Well, look. Here's Jeana.
That's right. Just chilling, laying out there.
This might be me. That's kind of how I feel right now.
Just trying to keep your neck from hurting right there.
Exactly. On muscle relaxers, so just kind of loose. But we have a friend. Oh, maybe it's Angela. Let's get Angela.
What's Angela doing? Looking all sweet and innocent over there.
These guys are so cute. Here's Jeana and Angela.
Angela looking all sweet and prissy over there, and I'm just stretched out, like whatever.
And I'm all jacked up. I think, okay, so this one doesn't have its sticker. This one does. I do. I have my sticker. Gina's missing hers.
Of course I am.
No, I'm sorry. This is Angela. But Angela has her number.
She's got her stamp, so that's good.
I think Jeana has both.
Oh, look at that. I'm organized.
You are so on top of things.
For once in my life.
Let's see if I can do that. Oh, I think I can do it. Not for long. But you're going to get all three. Jeana, Kat, and Angela. They're going to be $14, number 50 for all three.
How can you turn that down?
No, don't you want me, Angela, and Jeana to go live with you?
To sit on your shelf and just stare at you all the time?
We won't judge, I promise.
That's not creepy at all. Just disassociate us from those so you'll want
them. I'm sorry, guys. I know you can't see them all, but they're in my hands. Gina's hiding behind. Here we go.
Oh, there I am. I was taking a nap behind the card.
You were. Okay, Jeana, that's all mine.
All right, well, I've only got I'm just going to do a few pieces of the sheet music that I got, and then we'll be done.
Cool.
All right, let's see which one I did the first. So I've got this one, which is Do It the Right Way. And I like this one because, I think I said in the whole thing, this is Fanny Bryce. And for some reason, they thought it was a good idea just to put a bunch of roosters around her.
She's got a bunch of cocks.
She is surrounded by cocks. I don't know what Fanny is doing.
She's doing it the right way.
Apparently. Look at this. I was like, who came up with this design? I mean,
that's so true.
It could have been flowers. It could have been anything. They put a bunch of roosters around her head. I don't I don't know why. Is there a song about roosters in here? I don't know. It's the Ziegfeld Juniors Review Follies of 1910. So do it the right way. Try this on your piano when I gathered the myrtle with Mary. I don't know what Myrtle's doing gathering or Mary's doing gathering myrtle with somebody, but you know. Sweet dreams, my love, sweet dreams. So see, that one sounds normal, but
Is she dreaming a bunch of cards?
apparently so. That's because I see nothing else in here about cocks, so I don't know where that came from. I've looked at every bit part of this music, and it says nothing about a cock. So I guess they just took some, creative liberties with Fanny there. Poor old Fanny. Now, the edges are going to show some wear, maybe some small little tears like that because it's 1910. Come on, give it a break. That makes it what, 111 years old? Is that right?
Yeah, it's antique.
This piece of paper is 111 years old. I'm surprised it doesn't look worse than this.
Yeah, it's in great shape.
So
honestly,
anyway,
new the way you're showing it. I mean,
around the edges, there might, like I said, there might be like right there. There's a little problem, but for 111 years old, I think it's holding up pretty well.
I think so too.
It's actually got the music in there if you're interested and want to play all these wonderful tunes, which I'm sure you're all dying to do. And if you do, I think you should go ahead and record it and send it to me because I want to see it. This is copyright, and it says The Follies of 1910. It's copyright 1909. So this is actually from 1909, and they put it out in 1910, I guess. So it's 112 years old. But I'm going to do this for $5, number 27 for this piece.
That's awesome. So Rick and I were talking about it last night. I have a few that I picked up that I think I'm going to keep and we're going to frame.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
See, that's the thing. It's like I have a couple that I'm probably going to end up keeping.
Yeah.
That I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to because not like I don't have a huge collection of stuff that I bought from Jeana from an ephemera sale that I got just stacked over there because I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
That was before I found you or found her. I don't remember an ephemera sale. That's cool.
Yeah, she did an ephemera sale, and I got all of this advertising from like World War II.
Oh, wow.
It's got a stack of it in there. It's ridiculous. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But it's like, she was at the end of the sale. Nobody wanted it. I was like, are you kidding me? And she showed it again. And I was like, I'll take that. I was like, send it to me. I'll take it. So now it's still sitting in there, but I'll do something with it eventually.
Yeah, it'll be fun to go through it later,
Well, I kind of glanced through it because there's several pieces. And I kind of glanced through it, and the guy that was the collector of it, I guess, took really good care of it because he had it like every one of them on a piece of cardboard with the plastic over them, so they were all protected. And so I went through and like with my kids and just shared them, kind of showed them some of the stuff in it, and they were just like, "Oh, that's cool." They were like getting into it. I was like, I bought something that's like educational that they like. Oh, so I was so happy.
That's cool.
This one is, let's see, I assume it's from around the same time. They weren't real good at dating things back then. Oh my Lord, they're going to make me do the math. Are you serious? Why can't they why do they have to put Roman numerals on here?
No, I end up Googling it, which I don't know how, I've forgotten most of it. I used to. I
think this is 1913. I think. MCMXIII. Isn't that 1913? Okay. 1913. So, see, we even learn during these sales. We have to do math.
Yeah.
I just don't like it when you mix letters with numbers. It's just not right. Okay. So
It is odd.
this is, I found that gal.
That gal, look at her with her puppies.
She's got her mink on her stole, and she's got her little puppy. She's walking. Look at him. Look how snobby that little dog looks.
He's very.
And look at that adoring face he's got for her.
Aw.
He's just like, oh, I finally found her. She's got that look like, yeah, you got money. I'm going with you. So.
I like her look. She's cool.
So I thought that was really cool. Even though it's like a black and white, there is a little bit of color like in his coat. You can see like it's a little bit brownish, orangish to kind of, or yellow, I guess, to match that up there. So there's, their advertising back then, they didn't put a ton of color and stuff because it was so expensive.
Yeah.
So a lot of their stuff was like this. But I just really like the picture. I think this would be a good framer.
Yeah. Sure.
It does have a little bit of, loss right there. But if you're framing it with matting, you're not going to see that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's in pretty good condition. And let me tell you what songs are included, because, I know you want to know that. I found that gal, which, that was the name of it, so I assumed that was in there. How long is this song? My gosh. Okay, and then on the back, it's Sunshine and Roses. You also get part of Sunshine and Roses on the back, I guess. So that's the back of it. Which, honestly, I would probably frame that.
I know, I would too. It's got the
it's like an advertisement kind of thing.
Yeah. I love that.
Right, for an illustrated catalog. So you had to write in and wait for your letter to get there that you wanted one, and then send it back to you. When you wrote in for this, it probably took like 3 months or 4 months to ever get what you wrote in for, and you probably forgot by then what you even wanted.
It's so true.
People have more patience.
So much more patience. Oh my gosh.
Now it's like if my pizza is 31 minutes, I get upset.
Yeah.
It's like you're supposed to be here in 30 or less. It's 31 minutes and 25 seconds. These people had to wait months to get their stuff. But it's going to be number 29 for $5 for I Found That Girl.
Gal.
Excuse me. It is gal. Words by Harry Williams. He's found that gold digger.
I love that graphic. It's so cool.
I ain't saying she a gold digger. Now this one, I started to keep this one, but I decided I would share it because, I have about 15,000 other things over there I need to get rid of. So this one is Dixie Gray.
Oh, wow. Dixie.
Oh, Dixie.
Look at her hat. She's amazing.
Deep in the heart of Dixie.
Look at her lipstick. I love her.
I know. She's
really cool.
She is giving it all.
Uh-huh.
She's giving that face.
Yep.
She got her fancy hat on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Minnie Lee, I guess, that sung it. She doesn't look like Dixie at all, but she's trying.
She is trying. She's got the hat.
She's trying. So this one, the cover is loose from the inside music, but that's okay because you're probably going to frame it anyway. But I will read to you. So you got Dixie Gray, of course. And then you have, there was something else in here I read. Oh, no, on the back, it's telling you some of the other things, the latest great successes by Theodore Morse, which I guess is the one that did this. Yes, Theodore Morse. If this rose, as in, the flower, If this rose told you all it knows, what is a night without dreams? You're mine, all mine. Sounds kind of like a stalker, but
Yeah.
okay. Okay, and then this last one, do not judge me for the name of this song. I have nothing to do with it. I am not Theodore. I did not do this. I am reading. Got it? No bad comments because I didn't do this. The Jingle of Jungle Joe. Which I'm reading some of the words. I'm not going to read them out loud.
Okay. Please don't.
Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and leave that right there. Anyway, the back is just the music that they're trying to advertise, but it's in red. So it would be kind of cool to frame that out as well. Or use it for junk journaling. I mean, you've got 4 pages here. You could frame the first. Right. And then use the music stuff for junk journaling or scrapbooking or whatever.
Be cool.
And it's kind of cool because you don't even have to sepia it. It's already sepia for you.
Yeah. That's a great
idea. Choking to death. Okay. Yeah, I think the jingle got to me. Anyway, old Dixie Gray here. It's going to be $5, number 28. And I got one more to show you. And I pulled this just because, I don't know. There's just something about old photos that get to me. This one's kind of rough on the edges, but again, you should be able to do something with it. This is in the city where nobody cares.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nobody, not no one. And it's like they pulled it from an actual old photo.
Wow.
So I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, you could just frame that without even having that at the top if you wanted to. But I know you guys are creative. You can come up with stuff to do with it. But the edges are really rough on it. Again, this was MCMIX. So that's 1909, I think.
Yeah.
9. Yeah. So this is from 1909. So, it's not in perfect condition. So the first song they have in here is Excuse Me Today. SCUSE. Excuse me today. And then you have In the City Where Nobody Cares. That's so sad.
It can't be New York City. I mean, honestly, I've met a lot of nice people there. Like, they're very helpful. New York City gets a bad rap, too. I'm just saying.
I don't know where it's supposed to be. It's talking about... Let's see if it tells me. The lights along Broadway.
Oh! Okay.
Were bright as the sun. Just after the play had been played. There seemed to be nothing but frolic and fun in all of the happy parade. But one walked alone on this broad street so gay, with all of its pitfalls and snares, just a little white girl on the great white way in the city where nobody cares.
Wow.
Well, that was a nice pick-me-up.
Depressing view of Broadway specifically. Oh my God.
Somebody was mad with Broadway, I think, when they wrote that. So anyway, on the back, there's advertising for nobody knows, nobody cares. This guy was depressed.
Gosh.
Always me. Always me, always me. They won't play with me, they say. And they always, I don't know. This guy's got some depression going on. Love me all the time. I'll get you yet, little girl.
Oh my gosh.
The gay life and kisses.
Okay.
I don't know what was wrong with Chaz, but he was having some problems.
He really
Poor
was.
Chaz. But apparently, New York is the city where nobody cares.
Picture is awesome, though. I love
But you get a cool old photo. You can just chop his title off the top. You don't have to use that.
It's true. You could.
I don't know what made him so upset with New York, but I just think it's kind of cool, this old picture. Lucio's pearls defy detection. Foot specialist. Fred K. Fox, something or another. I just think it's cool because it's got the buildings with the old signs on it and stuff, and the streetcars, and interesting.
It's very cool.
So anyway, I'm gonna quit blabbing about it. I just think they're cool.
I think
But it's number $35 for In the City Where Nobody Cares. You can just chop that off the top and make your own that says In the City Where Everyone Cares.
You could.
Or whatever you want to put.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just for the art. Or for me it is. I don't care what the music is. So that was my finale.
I like your finale.
I did like a nice little music finale.
I liked it.
Some freak gonna get some little girl and all that. I don't know. Got Fanny with cocks all around her head.
She's the best one by far.
I love Fanny.
I do too.
Fanny is my favorite.
I might have to call me Fanny.
Fanny's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
that was all the stuff I had out for today, and then we'll have our regular Tuesday on my channel.
On Jeana. And then Wednesday we'll have Rebecca with us about 10:30 Eastern. We'll when Katie.
According to how this goes, I mean, if this is popular with you guys, we may end up putting an extra sale in every week that's just a pre-recorded.
Be fun.
It's up to you guys. If you like all this and you find this interesting and it's successful, then we can do another sale like this. So it's fine.
For sure. We had a couple people ask for this specifically, so
I don't mind doing it at all. I mean, we've been goofing around. It's only been 2 hours. We've been goofing around and we're through everything.
Mm-hmm.
Which if we really busted through it, we could get through this in like an hour.
I know we could. Watching Rebecca, she was like, bam. Rebecca and Jason went through theirs fast.
Well, Rebecca's so good at that. And
yeah,
I'm so good at blabbing, but I can't do it in that amount of time.
I think it's good. We
came up with a shirt idea. See, if we hadn't been blabbing, we wouldn't have come up with that.
That's true.
So we got to get in contact with Angela as soon as we're done with this maker. That's right. It's about this size.
Mm-hmm.
About this big.
About that big.
That's going to be our tagline. It's about that big.
I love it.
They've got the bid like you mean it, all that. Ours is going to be, it's about that big.
I love it. You're right. We got to jump on that. Like, let's message Angela right after we're done.
Yeah. Well, she'll have it done before before StreamYard even gets this loaded.
Right. Because isn't she off today? I think she might be.
Yeah,
off.
I think she is. And she said that she might not do the live chat today. I don't know if she's going to or not. But anywho. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like, Pink Elephant Parlor is about to start.
Oh, yeah. Sam's starting and then Thrift You. So I'll try to get this posted ASAP.
Yeah.
Today.
I mean, it'll probably take a little while.
Premiere, which we can edit this part out if we want to, but
no, that's fine. They know how we are. They
know how we are.
We just do our thing.
I'll set it up as a premiere.
Okay.
For later, if you want to be in the chat.
Yeah. I'll be around.
Okay.
I'll just be vegging on the couch anyway, so that works for me.
Okay.
I can veg on the couch and watch us.
Yeah.
And at this point in time, I'll be like, okay, Jeana, shut up. I'll be talking to myself.
I talk at myself too.
I can see into the future.
We're in that other dimension, you know. So we
Or, just dementia.
that's very true.
That's more my dimension. It's just dementia.
Sorry, I'm so fidgety. I'm trying to get comfy. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for coming to our first pre-recorded sale. And again, just comment below with what items you're interested in.
Yeah, if you're watching this recorded and not at the premiere with us, then you'll see, if you watch it with live chat, you'll see the items that's been claimed if they're claimed during the live chat.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch it recorded afterwards, you can just type in the comments. Does that sound good?
Sounds great.
And then that way we'll get it instead of trying to go between emails, because if somebody emails me about something, it could be like, I don't even see it.
I know. I think that's fair just to do it in comments.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Me too.
So you can just pay attention if you're watching during the live chat part of it, and write the numbers. Like if somebody claims it then it's no longer available.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks.
Yeah.
I had fun.
It was a lot of fun. It's good just to sit and chat. Although I did miss all the chat going on during this. I kept holding stuff up going, okay, where's the chat? Oh yeah, that's not.
I know.
That's not there.
It was so
weird.
I know. I thought it was
so weird.
I was like, what am I doing?
I was just sitting there like holding it, waiting. It's like, okay, let's let the lag go. I was like, what am I doing? There's no lag right now.
We'll get used to it, maybe.
Probably not, but that's okay. We can't all be perfect. So
exactly.
It would make life very boring.
Right.
And I'm far from perfect, so it works out well for me.
I'm far from perfect too. So
you're much closer to it than I am. So
far from it. Fanny. I'm just going to call you Fanny.
Fanny.
Okay. Well, thanks, Fanny. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Fanny. Bye, guys.